the S6 is plugged in, this is what it looks like. Okay? So it automatically does this. I don't know if you can really see that, but it does this constantly. It's plugged in, it's charged in, but that's the screen it shows. And of course, this is a fast charger. So next, what I'm going to do is take it off of the charge and show you exactly what it does once you try to turn it on. So I'm back here, and what I wanted to do was kind of talk about the S6 Edge, okay? Nothing against Samsung, nothing against necessarily their products or anything like that. Like I said, I've had the S3 since the S3 came out up until, what, 5 months ago? And the S3 worked perfectly fine. Not the best camera quality. I think LG has the market on that right now. I mean, the camera quality on the my wife's phone is like a DLR. I mean, it's such a very sophisticated camera system that they have. So even with this S6, it costs twice as much as my wife's phone, but the camera quality is nowhere near what her phone is. Now, you can definitely probably do a whole lot more on this phone, which goes back to the fact that you can have virtual reality on using Samsung's products, and you can't as of right now with my wife's phone, which she has an LG. Supposedly one day they will have it where you can have virtual reality on any type of phone. But anyhow, we're going to discuss this particular phone here. Got it back in August. It was sent directly from my subscriber, or not my subscriber, but my provider. And my provider sent this to me, and I ordered it online, that type of thing. And again, I had to order it because I cracked this phone that I'm actually recording myself on now. Now, do I have a camera that I can use? Yes, I mentioned that in the previous thing. I could use that camera. I know that there's a lot more modern cameras that are used today that provides beautiful quality, but I'm cheap. So if you know anything about some of the videos that I've recorded, I hate to shop, I hate to buy things. Typically when things are bought, Noelle takes that initiative to buy. She encouraged me to get a new phone because this one was cracked. So with this particular phone here, it was inside of a case, and I don't have the case in here with me. It's in the other room. But the case protects the front, the back, the sides, everything. It actually folds in like an envelope around the entire phone and protects it. So when I took this phone to the store, to give you a little bit of a backdrop, he looked at the phone and said there's absolutely no damage. He didn't find any sort of water damage. He didn't find any sort of outside damage, no cracked screen, no scratches, no nothing. I keep the box. You know, the box that it came in, I keep. And I make sure that I keep every single thing that came with the box inside the box. So this is the official box itself. When I got it, I took the sleeve off, of course, and then I cut the tape here, and I left the tape on the other side, if you can kind of see that, right? So I make sure that I keep everything. The book and all the other goodies are in there, right? So I keep everything right here. I even have the wrap that went completely around the phone. I still keep that. So I never throw anything away. That's just what I do. Now, once the phone gets old, like the phone that I'm on now, I'll probably throw the box away. And I probably still have this X3 box someplace. So you saw earlier kind of what this phone does when it's charging. Check out when you ooh, I almost dropped it. See? Check out what happens when you turn the phone on. I think I have enough battery power in here to turn it on. So let's see if it will turn on. It may not. But let's see. Okay, it's turned on. This is the screen that shows up, and it goes away. If you touch the screen, nothing. Nothing. If you press the side button here, you know, this little side, you can't really see it here. But there, if you touch that, nothing. If you touch the up button, down button, absolutely nothing. If you touch down here, nothing. The phone appears to be completely just gone. The only time you're going to get anything is if you hold down on the side button, the bottom button at the same time, and you'll get that screen again. Okay? Meanwhile, nothing's happening if you touch it. They'll go off. Okay? So that's what happens. If you try to reboot it, what happens is that this screen will come on, and it will come on, last as long as it does, go off like this, come back on, last that amount of time, and it will keep doing that forever until the battery runs down completely. So the one thing I did look up was a way to try to get the phone to do this. You press down on the bottom button, the bottom volume button, this button, and the side button, and what pops up, you can't read it, but I'm going to read it. It says, a warning, a custom OS can cause critical problems in the phone and installed applications. If you want to download a custom operating system, which is what OS stands for, press the volume up key. Otherwise, press the volume down key to cancel. So you can hit volume up to continue, you can hit the volume down to cancel, or you can hit the home button to show the barcode. So I've done that. So if you hit the home button, the barcode will show up. I'm not going to do that because I don't want anyone to be able to, you know, get whatever they need to get and be able to do some stuff. But anyhow, once you do that, and the barcode, I'm just going to do it and not let you see it. But basically the barcode is on there now, right? If I were to hit the down button, which is to cancel, it goes to this screen, which says it's downloading. So it will tell you it's downloading, and it will stay like this forever. And it says downloading, do not turn off target. Okay? If you hit these side, the down volume button and this bottom button, nothing's going to happen. If you try swiping the screen, nothing's going to happen. If you hit those three, if I can make it do it, it may not. See? Nothing. It won't do it. I literally had to, let me see if I can do the up button. Nope. Let's do the bottom and the side. Nope. Let's try these. Nothing. So now it's getting worse, because before I could cancel out of it and it would reboot and it would do that same prompt that I told you. Now it won't even do that. It just shows this. So what I thought I could do before I even went to the store, I called my provider and they tried everything on their end and wanted to replace the phone instantly, and I said no. Let me first exhaust all options, go to the store, which I should tell you, always go to the store. Calling in to your provider is a waste of time, usually. I've worked for wireless companies before, and I'm going to tell you it's a waste of time. If you go to the actual store, then you have a lot of different options. You can get a loaner phone, which instantly you can start using your phone and your number again. You can have someone download all your contacts and information and everything. If you don't know how to do that right then and there, they can run diagnostics testing, which is what they did on this phone, and they found that they couldn't even connect. Like, he plugged everything in and he couldn't even, his computer wouldn't recognize the phone. Now, I had tried to do the same thing on my computer and connect the USB to my computer. It didn't even show that anything existed. It just was completely gone. There was nothing there at all. So when I went into the store and they checked for everything diagnostically, he looked and found that there was nothing at all wrong with the phone in terms of just the outer appearance, that I didn't do anything wrong with it, that it was just a bad phone, I assume. He said that we were just going to replace the phone for you and let that be that. Now, I didn't have insurance on the phone at the time. So now, since I'm getting a replacement, he asked if I wanted to have insurance, and I said absolutely I do, because I don't want this issue to happen again down the road. So if this were to happen again a little bit further down the road and it's not within that manufacturer's warranty, I'm kind of up the creek. So to make a long story short, your best options are to A, keep all of your original stuff with you if you possibly can. It may seem like a waste of time, but keep every bit of everything you get with your phone with you. Store it someplace. Second thing is, if you have the receipt and everything else, I would just fold it up really nice and neatly, put it inside of your case, put it someplace, leave it there, because then you'll have everything you need if you need to resort to that. Because he asked me when I got the phone. I told him, I don't know, back in August, I believe. So I was able to pretty much give him some details. You know, the other thing is yeah, you can call in to the 611 or whatever you use to call into your provider and tell them the situation and tell them, hey, this is how I feel about this particular issue. See if they can give you some sort of discount, or if they can give you some sort of money off or something like that, which they were able to notate that I didn't want to pay the service fee, I believe is what it was. That can be helpful for you. And then when you go into the store, the person in the store can also put some more notes into the system, because notation is key. With most providers, as long as their workers put in there that they are going to give you a discount, or they're going to take something off, or even if they say, hey, I'm going to give you a free phone, if they notate that, then they have to live up to whatever they actually mentioned. So there's no fighting it. Once it's in the system, it's in the system. It's in the notes. It's there. They have to honor that. So you want to make sure that they notate everything that they say, notate what's going on with the phone, make sure that they notate that you did not do anything wrong. So therefore, the manufacturer can't come back and say, well, it was damaged in transit, so we don't know. The store has notated that there was no problems with the phone. Everything was good. They've already sent out and ordered a replacement for it. Everything is good to go. Now, if it gets damaged in transit, let's say that a box falls on it and crushes it, hey, that's not my fault, right? I did everything I was supposed to do. So you want to make a long story short, make sure that you get everything notated, make sure that you keep the names of the people that you spoke to and the dates that you spoke to them and the time, really, if you have to, and make sure that you go to the store at the end of the day to make sure everything is outlined. If you need a loaner phone, pay the $50 or whatever it is. I didn't get a loaner phone because I had this old phone. Because you can get some resolution that day with that. The diagnostic testing was pretty quick. I was in and out of the store in about 10 to maybe 12 minutes total. Phone ordered, a new chip, because this older phone used a bigger chip than this newer phone, which uses a microchip, but they gave me an adapter for free. So you have a lot more resources if you go into the store. But that's going to be it for today. Pretty much talked about what happened with my phone and those issues. If that's ever happened to you, please comment down below. I'm kind of curious as to what's going on. The store never did give me any sort of indication what it was. But if that's happened to you, make sure you put some comments down below. If you liked this video, make sure that you definitely give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. Tell your friends and family about our channel. And until next time, we will see you. Take care. Have a good day.